Good morning. It's late morning. It's after 10 o'clock, I think. Today's a nice day. I don't have a million appointments. I had one 9 a.m. phone call, but then the rest of the day, up until I go pick the kids up later, I don't have a tight schedule. So that is really nice. So I'm going to be able to catch up because last week with Martin Luther King Jr. Day and the 2 days off school, and then hey Amanda, and then kids getting fevers, not COVID, but BT dub, not COVID, but having Harper home for 2 extra days, I didn't get much done. But I have been doing a, hey Ashley, hey Joe, Ashley, I've been doing a lot of reading lately. Arzu, what's up, girl? So I have been diving into some amazing books because I spent a couple of years kind of in a fog with my postpartum stuff. 2020 was my year of healing, and as many of you know, I discovered the CBD oil, the Envoy CBD oil, that completely did a 180 for my mental health. My anxiety is completely under control. I've not had one even hint of a PTSD symptom, so this is huge. So I've been back in the self-development, personal development world, like trying to really just say, okay, I feel better now. It's time to catch up with the world because I kind of missed a lot. I just kind of catch up on me because I wasn't able to wrap my head around growing and healing and evolving and learning. I was just kind of in maintain mode. I was in survival mode, you guys. Hi, Michelle. And when you're in survival mode, I mean, you can't really level up. I mean, I don't know anyone who can. I know I couldn't. I was just making it through every day and trying not to F everything up, right? So as I'm like feeling more and more healed every day, and I'm reading and being inspired and reminded like who I want to be and what I want to do in this world, I remembered that I need to reawaken, I guess is a better way of saying it, something I love to do that has nothing to do with anyone else. It's not about my health coaching business. It's not about helping someone else feel better or have your moments. It's not about taking care of the kids or taking care of my husband. It's not about me taking care of other people. Because I don't know, show me a hand in the comments if you are a person who likes to take care of people and help people. It's wonderful, but can it become an addiction? And then you find that you're not doing anything for yourself. So one thing I love to do is I love to garden, okay? Now, throughout COVID, we had done a really nice job in our garden. Then we got a puppy. And he's over there. He's behind me. I don't know if you can see. There he is. There's the pooper dink. It's the pooper dink. Yes, I call him my pooper dink. He's out in the back, the big part of the yard. He has a side yard where he gets he's fenced in the side yard where he doesn't get to come and do damage. Well, he got in the yard as a puppy and he destroyed so many things. So let me flip this around. This right here, those brown sticks, this was milkweed, and we had an amazing butterfly garden. Well, he decided to eat that. He likes to dig through all the mulch and pull up the black lining underneath it and eat it. So you can see where there once was beautiful mulch is now just sand. I had a beautiful plant arrangement in this massive space here, and he and his puppy sister came over and wrestled all over and destroyed it. There were 3 plant pots here with some, I had 2, this is a papaya tree. I had 2 papayas, he destroyed one. I had 2 pineapple trees, he destroyed one. And here we have blocked off with a water play table and a table. This is the palm he decided to completely eat, okay? So anywho, I have a passion for gardening, and I'd done quite a good job in COVID, but then the puppy destroyed things. This was I was growing food in here, and as you can see, the dog likes to come in here and dig it up. My rosemary survived, and my mint is hanging on, but it's winter, so the mint doesn't do much in winter. So I'm hoping to build a fence around this so he cannot get in. And I'm, got my aloe going. Well, anyway, so I decided it was time to spend some more time in the garden and do some more planting and gardening. I want to grow some edibles, some food we can eat, and I love propagating plants. Propagating is when you take a cutting from one plant and make more plants. And I'm learning all about succulents too. So I wanted to show you what I've been up to this weekend. I went to Home Depot and I bought, this is a cauliflower. Yeah, that's the cauliflower. That will be a purple cauliflower. That's just pretty. It's just pretty. That, the label just said plant, so I have no idea what it is, but it's pretty. This is one of my peace lilies I was propagating that got a little too dry. If anyone knows what these are called, I keep forgetting the name of these ones, but these propagate well. So if you know what these are called, I always forget. That's a coleus. This is a succulent. Growing here, this is broccoli. This will be broccoli. Cilantro. We've got more cilantro over here. I love cilantro. These are just some beautiful grasses. Some more succulents here. And I'm going to grow tomatoes. Now, a friend of mine, Christina, she told me that they need to not be in the sun. Even though a lot of websites say put the tomatoes in the sun, in Florida, in the sun is not a good idea. So she's in the sun now because I'm not in the sun. It's really cloudy. But she's out here while I was repotting her. She'll go in the shade. And I'm rooting some succulents here. That's another little succulent I'm rooting. And we've got some lavender, and it smells so good. So I am learning that I can't work all the time. I'm not a machine. Where in the past, I have treated myself like I was a machine. It came from my desire to prove to the world that I'm worth it and that I belong here and I have something to offer. I know it all stems from. It stems from, me being an immigrant in this country, and because of I couldn't get scholarships, grants, loans, financial aid. I could get no financial help when I graduated high school and it was time to go to university. So even though I was accepted to every university I applied to, I couldn't afford to go to any. So like my dream of going all the way and getting PhDs, like I was gonna be in academia for a long time. I had a hankering for it. I loved it. And there's that, I have that feeling like I didn't reach my potential. I have that's one of my, lingering things that I have to deal with on a regular basis. I can talk about it without crying now, which I couldn't do 5 years ago. So I am healing because I can have this conversation with you right now without crying my eyes out. So, we all have stuff, and mine is feeling like I have to prove to the world that I am good enough and that I belong here and that I have something to offer. And because of that, I have spent so many years working like a machine. And I don't want that to be my whole story. I don't want that to be the rest of my life. So I'm really trying to learn to not bully my progress, but be intuitive about my progress and meditate and connect with whatever it is what message I'm supposed to get, and let my business and my decision making be divinely inspired. And if I'm so busy, I'm too busy to hear the messages that are being given to me, then I am denying myself my joy, and I'm just denying the world my gifts. Now, this is easier said than done, so I'm slowly getting, hey Christy, I'm slowly getting better and better at it. But one of the things and part of this process is me slowing down and enjoying something and learning. I know Christy and I first started learning about plants in high school. And Christy, we were learning about perennials and annuals. I don't know if you remember that, Christy. And you grew some fierce sunflowers. They were so good. Christy and her mom really got into it. I liked the idea, then did nothing back then. Because I didn't have time. Again, I was busting my butt to work like a machine instead of actually enjoying life the way I wanted to. So that is what I'm doing now. So I am back into gardening, and I am taking time to do it on a regular basis. Maybe one day I'll show you my front porch where I've got all my propagated plants in a screened-in porch, because the damn squirrels, they dig up all the propagated plants if I leave them out. So I have to put them in the screened-in porch. So I've got like 15 to 20 new propagated plants in there. So maybe I'll show you that next time. But I'm just curious, what are your hobbies? What do you do that gives you great peace? Now, in the past, you still have sunflowers, Christy? That's awesome. Michelle says, I love that. I need to do more flow than hustle, so thank you for the reminder. Girl, remind me right back. So in a week or two, when you see me hustling again and I've forgotten what I've said today, then please remind me. Hey, Misty. And so, what was I saying? I don't know. Christy still has sunflowers. That is awesome. I love it. So just remembering to and that was what I was going to say. I have tried to get hobbies in the past, but I've turned them into horrible like money, trying to make money off it, like trying to turn it into a hustle, like a side hustle, which is not it. Or when I decided I was gonna learn how to crochet, and it became like, I am not good at that kind of hobby, because I would sit there and I had to finish this leg warmer today. So it wasn't an enjoyable and lovely process. I bullied it and it became stressful and uncomfortable. Christy said you need to get into a different kind of dirt. Many types of dirt over here. The dirt I drink and the dirt I grow the plants in. So I'm not allowed, my husband said I'm not allowed to compost right now because we had rats and my husband hates rodents. So if anyone has any tips on how to compost and not have rats in your yard or have as minimal rats, please tell me, because he's not let me compost for a few months because we got the rats in the attic, so we stopped all the composting while we got the rats out of the attic, and we need to close up some more holes that lead up into the attic from the outside. And once those are done, I wanted to start composting again, because watching all that food go in my garbage every day is devastating. And so if anyone has any tips on composting and having minimal rodent infestation, please let me know, because I want to get composting again, because it's going to be spring here soon and it'll be good growing season here in Florida. So yeah, so I've tried hobbies in the past and I've just bullied the crap out of them and made them miserable. But gardening is not an option, because I have to be patient and I have to let things grow and I have to care for them. Hey Ellen, and I have to give them love and space. And the plants are so peaceful. They're just so calm. They're so calming. So being around them and working with them and caring for them is something I enjoy very much. And look at me saying I take care of people. And at the beginning of this video, I said I'm trying not to take care of other people. Here's the thing. These plants, I'm taking care of them, but really they're taking care of me, because they give me so much peace. And so this is them. I'll show you one more time in case you weren't here. This is some of my new ones and some of my propagated ones that I've been playing with. And I have a front porch full of many more. And I'll show you over here. This is I just did that on the porch. That was that table, because my other table's so full I didn't have any room. So this is my gardening nook. My husband made me a gardening nook. And you see, it's kind of full over here. And the squirrels got into some of these. But I've got some avocado over here. I've got coleus. I've got spinach. I've got Okinawa spinach. I've got longevity spinach. My Malabar spinach is not doing very well. And I've got some peace lilies, aloe, and some succulents. So they're going strong over here. So, yep. So that's what I've been up to. And my goal is that I can make them really strong and pretty. And when COVID is over and I can have friends over more often, I'll be able to have you guys over, and when you leave I can give you a plant and you can take a plant home with you. Wouldn't that be lovely? Alright guys, I just wanted to chat with you about that, share with you my journey on trying to get over the bullying my goals and be more intuitive about it, and finding peace in a peaceful hobby. And if you have a peaceful hobby that you love, please comment below. If you have any comments or tips on how to prevent rodents from infesting your compost, let me know that too. And I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. Hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Bye guys.